Hello everybody, welcome to my first visual video up to the channel again. So today I'll be making apple crumbles. Okay, so I'm going to go through the ingredients I'll be using. Today I bought this from the supermarket, which is crumble topping. So basically what apple crumble is kind of like apple pie. So the filling is very similar, except you don't make it with pastry. I think that's a picture of the pastry right there. Yeah, you don't make it with pastry, but you top it with this instead. It's actually really easy to make, but kind of lazy, so I'm not going to make it today. Yeah, but so basically if you want to make this yourself, what you need is you need 3 different types of ingredients. You need plain flour, caster sugar, and some cold hard butter. And basically what you do is you put your flour, your sugar into a bowl, and then you slice the cold butter into the bowl, and then you rub it with your fingers to make it like crumbly. Basically you just keep doing that until it becomes crumbly. So yeah, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see anything, but it looks like that. I'll show you guys in a bit. Yeah. Oh, so before I start, I'm turning my oven. So 190 degrees Celsius. My oven's a fan oven, so I turn it on to 190. Okay, so what do I need for this? So here are things I need. So we have here, these are called Runny cooking apples. My hair's like in the way of my mic. So these are called Runny cooking apples. So as the name suggests, these are used for cooking. Yeah, British people use a lot of these to make desserts, things like apple pies and stuff we use Runny apples for. So I've got 4 big apples, they're really big, they're massive. My neighbour actually has a Runny apple tree and it actually looks over our garden. And then like occasionally we get like really massive apples dropping into our garden, so 3 apples. So yeah, I bought 4, but I don't think I'll need all 4, I'll probably just need 2. So I'll pack these 2 away, I'll make apple pie another day. Okay, and then I need some of this golden caster sugar. And then some cornstarch. So I'm running out in this box actually, and then finally you need this crumble topping, or you could also make your own. It's very easy. And then I'll be using this today. So I don't have a glass dish, which is more ideal, but I have this as bread tin. So I used to make banana bread, but this is what I'll be using. So yeah, without much further ado, I'm going to start making it now. So I'm just tie my hair first. My hair's very long. It takes a while to tie. Ouch. Too tight. Ouch. 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 Okay, here you go. Okay, now, yeah, so first I'm going to start with washing the apples. Wash. Grab a chopping board as well. I'm going to know how to do that. So I chop the board. So obviously before we start, I need to peel with the peeler. Okay, so I actually have a food waste bin down here. You guys can see, so I'm just going to peel it in here now. There's an ugly black spot on there. Looks disgusting. I'm just going to cut that off. Bear with me, guys. Okay, I think it's gone. Alright, so I'm going to start peeling it again. I'm going to chop them into like slices, I guess. I'm going to chop off the middle, the core as well. There we go. So I'm going to cut up apples now. Right, now I need a pot. So usually this is where you put the cornstarch and sugar in now. So again, it's up to you how sweet you want it. I personally don't like it very sweet, so I'm not going to put that much sugar in. And also the cornstarch, I'll say, let's see on this amount of apple, let's see. I'm going to put in, well, I'm going to try 4 teaspoons to start with. I'll add another one. So 5 teaspoons in total, kind of heaped. Not too heaped, but kind of heaped. Teaspoons in there. So what the cornstarch does is it helps the apple, because when you cook the apples, it will get really juicy. A lot of juice will come out, and then the cornstarch helps thicken the juice. So that, and then I'm going to add some sugar in there. So I'm not a massive fan of it being too sweet, so I'm going to put like let's see, 3 tablespoons, I guess. Right, I'm going to stick with just 2 tablespoons. And I'm also going to add some ground cinnamon powder because I like cinnamon. So in it goes just a bit. So I personally really like cinnamon and apple. But you don't have to put cinnamon, it's optional. There we go. Then what I do as I do this, gently, because you don't want to cause an accident going on. So I usually do this inside the pot, but I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm just using this bowl for now. Just kind of like keep giving it a nice toss. Yeah, so you can see now, the powder is kind of coated onto the apple, and the apple looks kind of, I don't know if you can see, it looks very shiny now. Yeah, alright, so there we go. Right, and I need a pot that's big enough. I'm going to use this pot simply because all my other pots are being used. So let's turn it here when the gas ranges. Alright, so now you can pour this into the pot like so. And then I'm going to grab a spoon. Okay, now turn on the fire now. So you don't want it to be too high or you might burn your apples, so put it like a medium. Probably can't see me cooking apples actually, but anyways, we'll start stirring. So make sure you keep stirring or those apples will burn. Keep stirring it. You can see like a bit is starting to burn on the side actually. So in that case, I'm just going to turn down the fire a bit more. There we go. So I've turned it real down now. Just keep stirring, stirring. You want to stir until you see the apples producing juice. If you want, you could add a bit of water actually. You really make sure you keep stirring. Not sure if I need to add water yet actually. I feel like I should add it in. Okay, now if I was too low, I'll turn it up again. Just slightly. Let's pour a little bit of water in. Just to help it cook a bit faster and also to prevent it from burning. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like really like that now. Just keep stirring. So you want the apples to start kicking and producing juice. And then I put the lid on and then actually so it cooks a bit. I'll turn on the fire in case it burns. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to line this tray with greaseproof paper and some foil. Okay, so that's what I got now. So, well, according to the package here, it says cook for 25 to 30 minutes. Really can't see that, actually, it's reasonable. So 25 to 30 minutes. I'll stick it into the oven. So make sure you preheat the oven. So I'll probably preheat it. And it goes on the middle shelf. Oh, it's okay. Gonna cook it for 30 minutes. Okay. Start. Okay. So now it's gonna cook. Guys, it's done. Ta-da! It looks like that. It's a bit runny. I don't know. Don't remember it being this runny. I don't know, maybe I'll let it cool down, it will not be as runny. So yeah, there you go. It's not as crumbly as I thought it would be. So I guess next time I'll make my own apple crumble, like crumble topping. Alright. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed baking today with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!